I guess they are firing on different sides. This makes sense. Okay. Alright, let's run the simulation. Now, this is a much more expensive ship. This is a 40-pointer. And it's not well, I could put it against a much better version of that ship, but... Or I could put it against... let's see how a carrier does. Again, I don't think... It's not a good matchup. Actually, let's put it against you and you. Let's put it against two of these and see how it goes. It's a little bit point difference, but it is a carrier against these two ships. Yeah, there's plenty of mods that allow you to raise your fleet cap by a lot. I'm playing with a mod that change... Oh, actually, make sure that you are flying on your own. There are, in fact, plenty of mods that offer that kind of functionality that increase the cap of your fleets. That was a nice big hit. Yeah, but the two of them are basically overpowering. Again, it all comes down to having the right ships against their counterparts and having a carrier trying to face tank against two ships that are designed to fight up close is a little bit of an ask, but... You want a massive CPU destroying battles. That is absolutely a possibility in this game. Actually, that being said, those fighters have done some damage. An appreciable amount. Oh wow, managed to overload it. If they had the ability to really get in there and fight it, like now, this is probably going to be over, yep. Those Reaper torpedoes are distressingly powerful. However, we're out of that kind of ammunition now, but... Notice how it's just kind of feathering the shield every now and then to deflect the shots that are actually a threat. Oh wow, it had more. That was an enormously expensive waste. My good lord. That hurt to watch. The broadsword fighters just deployed a bunch of flares so that the torpedo bombers would be able to overwhelm the point defense, or rather the flares would confuse the point defense, and we actually still had more Reaper missiles apparently. That was quite a brawler move, really. My lord. Yeah, Cyclone Reapers have a decent amount of Reapers in the mag. Yeah, I just realized. That was kind of crazy to watch. It's like just waiting for the moment for them to be otherwise engaged and then just charge forward and throw nukes in their face. But there we go. Alright. Now, what do we want to do at this point? We've completed the missions that we'd taken. Still got a mission over there. Hurricane Merv launcher blueprint. Xiphos wing blueprint location. SpySat has been completed. Yeah, all that in AI hands. The cool thing is that the loadout you put on ships changes how they fight. Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, Lady of Distrust. Sorry, Lodi of Distrust. That might speak to the usefulness of having the Reapers on separate weapon groups. You make a very valid point. A shockingly valid point, actually. Put those on separate weapon groups so it can choose to launch them independently. It actually has how many? Limited ammo, 20. Oh, it's got a lot. Okay. Right, but what are we looking to do now? We've got a couple of things here. Let's have a look for bounties. Got a couple of bounties around. Missions, I'm not looking for those. Combat, I don't need any of that. Comm sniffers, is that one I built? Yes, it is. You have installed the comm sniffer over here. It's providing you with up-to-date local intel for the Galatia star system. Exploration. There's a couple of places that want me to survey data for them. They want me to take out the Luddic Path base. That is absolutely not happening. Absolutely not happening. I want something relatively close. I want another Luddic Path base. I could go and fight the Luddic Path a bit. Fleet departures. So I'm aware of these transport fleets. I could go and raid those. Recently launched. Now the problem is if I attack them, faction from Umbra to Asher. So they're leaving Umbra to head to Asher. If I attack them, it would probably mess with Asher. I don't think it would mess with Umbra, and we don't want to mess with Umbra. Hostilities. These are the various faction focuses right now. There's a couple of gates around. Well, there are bounties. There's a bounty over here. That looks like it's a system bounty rather than a bounty on a person. Is this likely to be Luddic Path? I don't know. Personal bounties are a little bit ways away. There's nothing too close that I'd be able to go and do. Also, these bounties are kind of scary looking. Well, I think we're going to head down... Well, we could just go to Asconia, go to Syndra and buy some stuff. But I think we're going to go over to Hegemony. Over there, actually. So just make sure I've got the fuel to get there. I do, but I would need to buy the fuel there. Otherwise, I'm in deep trouble. Okay, let's go ahead and leave. Raider says, I usually play nice with all factions other than the pirates and the pathers. I'm actively trying to play nice with the pirates today. Pirate raid. Faction pirates. Target hegemony. Astlan star system. Estimated 35 days until arrival. This time I am directly trying to improve my standing with the pirates. Doesn't mean I necessarily want to be enemies with not pirates, but... What the heck is this? An Enforcer class... Oh, it's a destroyer. Sure, I'll pick it apart. Thank you. Now... Did I not pick those up? I did not, because I'm a dumb. Right. Now, I've gone dark because going dark slows me down instantly, and I'm currently moving through a storm in the depths of space. Who be you? An unidentified fleet. I don't think they'll know who I am. Delivering harvested organs. Let's say hello, shall we? Port of origin, eco base, harvested organs. If this fleet does not reach its destination safely, it will cause a shortage of the commodities it carries. In addition, its loss would reduce the accessibility by 4% for up to 3 months. The independent fleet carefully maintains its distance. It does not appear to be certain of your identity. Any hostilities will have a reduced impact on your reputation. You see... they would not be able to fight me, and it depends a lot on how many organs they have. Pursue them. Take command of the action. Right, for this fight, I'm going to deploy my faster ships at the back. And my brawlers down here. Could deploy a little bit more. It'll cost me a bunch of supplies to do it, but if we can do a nice bit of damage, we will win. Handedly. It's been so long since I fought that I'm really uncertain about how much I need to deploy. Can I deploy left? Okay. So, want you over there? No, just you. Oh, of course, because I've told them to do that now. They're all getting out there. I want you to search and destroy. How do I tell you to use your fighters for this? Let's just get in there. Search and destroy. Okay, let's have a watch of this one. Okay, fighters are out. That's already away. It's ours. I'm using up my command points to do this. You notice this? The command frequency open. That means I've recently sent commands. When you do that, you have a short bit of time where you can send other commands for free, effectively. But once that runs out, that's it. No more commands. I'll have to use another command point. And these regenerate over time. I believe there's a way to create battle groups by selecting ships and pressing Shift plus number. You can then use these numbers to address a group, but I'm not entirely aware of how this works. Oh, thank you very much, Road Train. Now, my wolf pack should be able to win that fight over there. And to that end, I'm going to show video feed of what's going down. They've taken out one. It's nice. The wolf pack are basically built for this kind of attack. They are a very, very nimble force. Pressing the advantage. Our ships are engaging. Being driven back there, though. Quite a lot, actually. There we go. They are pretty much down for the count now. The fighters are going to launch their missiles. And that is them gone. Now, what I would like to do is make sure that should not be being defended. I pretty much want you... Well, I could tell them full assault, I suppose. Actually, I'm just going to say full assault at this point. There's nothing else I really need to do. Everyone just kill everything. That is a high priority target. Eliminate that. It's a freighter. As is that. Is this a freighter? No. I'll just fire the last of my missiles. Let's have a watch of you. Up close. Now, if they get to the top of the map, they will escape. I don't want to let that happen, really. The whole point in being here is to take them out. Yeah, they managed to retreat at the top. Okay, so they got... That actually got out. Standard freighter. Overdriven frigates. Elite gunship. Hardened combat freighter. Consider ship recovery. I don't want to recover anything. Combat freighter, maybe. No. Continue. Okay, so I've lost 5 reputation with the Independents, but I was able to salvage 1,984 credits from CPUs. It's a shame I wasn't able to take out the other freighters, honestly. Got 35 harvested organs, got a couple of weapons. Atropos class torpedo wreck, salamander, a gravitation beam, heavy mauler, hypervelocity driver. Not terrible. These confirm. Now I could try and take them on. I'm not sure it would work though, and I would lose a bunch more standing, which I don't really want to do. That was not as useful of an engagement as I would have liked. Hey, Hickson, thank you very much for the 39 months, mate. I'll let them go. Now, are there any wreckages here that I can scavenge? No. Sometimes you get a bit of extra wreckage. I have no colony worlds yet. It's on the to-do list, but it's going to take me a little while. Should be able to speed up. Now the nice thing about their comm relay and such in this game. Alright, can they already see me? On a salvage expedition. I mean, that's a lot of freighters. How experienced am I? Not very, Crossy. Debris fields don't spawn in hyperspace as far as I'm aware. Ah, okay. I didn't declare war on the Independents. They just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Now, apparently the Epiphany Luddic Path are willing to spend quite a lot on getting these. 480 per. It's not even that far away. We'll continue on our current route, though. Now, they'll... we haven't got my transponder on, But they may well know who I am at this point, so... I'm not interested in having a big old spat with them. Right, let's turn the transponder on. Ooh, repair damaged weapon mounts. Very nice. Greater Texan Union. If you have a look at our fleet now. Who was that? Yep. Now in here, we're mostly interested in going over there and trading. We want to buy a lot of fuel. Does base game have speed up, or is that still a mod? No idea, I'm afraid. I don't believe the base game has speed up. Some bounty hunters here. Fighting them would be of no particular advantage to me. Right, let's have a look. Ooh. We can speak to the distinguished academician. Talk to the woman who looks disappointed by the steady, seedy-looking traders. As you approach, he looks over you and says, Captain Epictetus Olympus. And don't look so surprised, you've got a fascinating reputation, too. Shall we say, movers and shakers the sector over. He dismisses the other officers with a promise to join them in a moment, then catches your eye. Dilettantes, compared to yourself, I mean. I trust you've heard of the Academy's new provost? The new what? Oh, the Glacier Academy has a new chief executive. I knew you were as intelligent as you look, he winks. Yes, the Academy is renewing itself. After the embarrassing incident with the Provost Calico, the Academy has come under the new leadership. Bold leadership. To the new Provost, Anita Baird. He raises his glass in a toast. You discover that you're holding a glass of something as well. Raise the glass. You raise your glass, and the senior academician enthusiastically hits it with their own, then downs the drink. To fresh blood, my enemies slaughtered and their lands conquered, isn't that right? I mean, this in the purely metaphorical terms, of course, but I dare say the hegemony purge has cleared out the old guard and opened up some opportunities, which brings me to you. A hand lands on your shoulder, somewhat intrusively. The new provost asked me to find someone like you, and now I found you. Come to the Glacier Academy, in the Glacier system, of course. But you don't need me to tell you that. Meet with Provost Baird. Did we even start the Glacier Academy stuff? His face turned serious for a moment. She has a vision for the future, Captain. And in times as extraordinary as these, she might just realize it. Hear what she has to say. Keep an open mind. His tone lightens again, and he glances at the officers he was previously carousing with. Now, if you would pardon me, I do believe that I owe a round for my new friends. I shall see you around the Glacier Academy soon, I'm sure. I'm sure I already did Glacier Academy stuff, or at least I talked to Baird. Talk to the woman. You approach the woman, she glares icily, muttering, big mistake, then turns to you with a cool smile. Ah, Captain. Her eye twitches. The tell of a black market ocular implant. Your fleet just arrived, yes? Let's talk. She raises two fingers at the bartender. I need 25 units of recreational drugs delivered to Eventide, 5 light years away. I won't ask to or answer any questions. It's full payment above market rate, 380 per unit, for 9,500 total on delivery to the contact. Martin Lee. They'll pay, and don't mention my name. Her cool smile returns just as the bartender arrives with 2 small potent drinks. Do we have a deal? Well, I mean, I know where I can easily gather drugs. Sure, I'll do it. Accept. 60 days? That's not very long. Damn it. Alright. Alright. Sadly, I can't sell the drugs here because they're illegal. Shame, I say. I will, however, sell some of these. I don't need that many. What I would like to do is buy all of your fuel. That's a little bit too much of your fuel. Hang on a second. 21 per unit. Pay 42 grand for this. Let's go to 1,000. I need to get into more fights because that's pretty much how I generate my fuel. It's a pain, but it'll do. Okay, that'll hopefully pop up our standing with them a bit. Right, so in terms of intel, if we go to what we've accepted, Eventide, Sphinx, Tigra City, Samara star system. Could sell these off at Nachikita. Right now, but I would have to do it on the black market. And I did arrive here with my transponder on. It'd be better to go somewhere where they're not going to ask about it. Yeah, it would be better to go somewhere they're not going to ask about it. Alright, so I could go to over here. I can probably sell the organs here too. Ultimately, selling them to Epiphany would not be a bad one. But I go to Epiphany and get a hell of a markup. And then I could swing back, grab the drugs from Umbra. What's that? Is there a way for me to set my destination to this? Doesn't appear to be. It's a shame. Oh, hey, Leafy Pew. Thank you very much for the 31 months, mate. So, Al-Jabbar. 10 light years to the in this direction. So there. And Epiphany. Now, whether the Luddic path will allow me to land at their base is another question entirely. And there is a good chance they won't. I would have to approach them with my transponder off. Though Tritac would just straight up allow me to sell it to them. Is there any Tritac who wanted it? No, not really. Okay. Well, let's make our move. Let's see what we can do. Because I wanted to kind of go and have a fight anyway. If I can manage to get to them with my transponder off, it might be worth it. If I can't, I can't. Just the way it'll be. Exclamation mark star mods will get you the mod list that I'm using. It's not very much, it's just basically graphic stuff. Ooh. What be up here? Pirate Raiders. Let's not get involved with Pirate Raiders. Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind an extra freighter for hauling fuel, honestly. However, that is a messed up ship. I've got one road train. I mean, I could take it and just keep it with the fleet until I fix it, because that's why I've got 2 mothballed ships with me right now, as I'm slowly repairing them. But I don't think I will. I'll salvage it. Thank you. They don't want to fight, which I'm actually A-okay with. Still trying to run away from it. What I want to find is a system where there is a lot of fighting going on, basically. If I can do that, then I may be able to secure myself quite a lot of pillage. ATK offered for surveying a volcanic world. What's that? No. Yeah, I don't want to be involved in a pirate raid because I would lose standing with the pirates, and I'm actively trying to improve it. Kind of works against my objective right now. Sad but true. I could vulture their stuff. That's actually a good point. Road train, you make a very good point. How uncommon. I jest. Road train actually makes quite a lot of good points. Nope. Jump, keeping the transponder off. Hello? Don't ask me any questions. Okay, so there's a lot of pirate activity here, which is actually really good for me. Because that means there's a good chance I'm going to be able to get to where I want to be without being harassed, because the pirates are going to be harassing the system defense. Now, I need to get to Epiphany without anyone trying to stop me, basically. They've got a couple of little raiding fleets. I am now lost to them. Kind of want them to not come this way, if I'm honest. Choose which direction you're going and go there. Thanking you. Right. Okay. Planetary traffic control is a patchwork is patchwork and signal coherence low. It's trivial for smugglers and breakaway fanatics to run guns, and only Lud knows what else past the local path's harsh technological regulations is written. Your fleet goes into orbit around Epiphany. The local port authority seems to take no issue with your explanation of why your transponder, regrettably, can't be turned on. Okay, perfect. Nice. Tonk. Oh, that has gone up even more. That is legitimately well worth us coming over here for. You can also have all of this. Have you got anything here cheap? No. But you basically want cheap of everything. I'm not going to sell any of it to you, but I guess I could sell some of these, I suppose. Might be worth it even. I could also raid this place for a bunch of cash if I really, really wanted to. They have crew, ore, and domestic goods available. This place seems to be really struggling. And I mean, I'm basically at war with them. I wouldn't be able to get anything really nice though, but what do you think, chat? Go for military operations? Could also visit the dockside bar. Let's find out what they're up to. They want us to go for a long way. Develop the item to the specified location. This is the reward. Don't be seen making the drop. I don't know about that. Let's decline. Consider our military options. Launch a raid. There's really nothing here that would stop us. We could try to acquire valuables. We've got 292 Marines on board. We've got fleet capability for ground support thanks to the Valkyrie. We've got experienced Marines, and we've done tactical drills with them. Their ground defense is poor because of stability, so sure. 50 per, 10 per, but I could get a lot more of them. 20 per, 30 per. I mean, at this point, I could just absolutely trash this place. I would deeply ruin their production of it, though. If I go there, I get 10,000. But how much room have I got, chat? Do you remember? I think it has to be this just because I don't have that much storage space. In the bottom right. Oh yeah, available cargo space. Thank you. Available fuel space. Nice. Okay, that's really, really useful. Yeah. I think we might as well just go for all of this. Okay. Select. There is no real reason to do this. Suffer no penalty to your standing with the Luddic Path. Will not help if forced to turn your transponder on by patrols arriving to investigate the raid. No, it's fine. Won't raid. I lost 1 Marine. Dropped their stability by 3. Gained 23,720 experience. I've got 5 story points to spend. Pick through the spoils. Thank you. Yoink. I'm going to need to go somewhere else to figure out how much I can sell that for. And I could probably do some more if I hang around, but I really don't want to. I just want to leave. I mean, you can try to stop me, but I don't recommend it. Alright. Hostilities have ended. Sindrin Dictat. We want to go to Ascona. Let's go for sustained burn. Oh, we were just outside the range. Nice. Not that it matters, honestly. They knew who we were, realistically, once we raided them. They won't try. Honk. The Ludwig Path fleet carefully maintains its distance. It does not appear to be certain of your identity. Any hostilities? No, we'll pursue them. Or the second command. Take the wolves. Okay, they're all gone. Forces engaged in pursuit. Consider ship recovery. Don't want anything. Just want to pick through. Credits. And onwards. Food. Nothing I really need. Salvage expedition. Ooh. 1 day until departure. Derelict's ship. Quite a few derelict ships, actually. Hey, Nucrium, how you doing, mate? Thank you so much for the raid. We are refamiliarizing ourselves with a bit of Starsector. Chat, if you're not already following Nucrian, then please click on that button at the top of chat right now so you can drop them a follow. A fantastic creator, a good friend of the channel. Plays a variety of games, a very wide variety, always something new and interesting going on over there. How goes the pirating? Well, we're slowly improving our standing with the pirates. Gradually getting there. We're at minus 52, which is, I mean, it's good. It doesn't look good, but it is. Gavin Hawk, thank you very much for the resub there. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Right, we're trying to get to Asconia at the moment to avail ourselves of some bits and bobs. Now, where do we want to jump into? Umbra is where we want to go. I'm going to turn on my transponder and we're going to drop in. Can we transverse jump? I don't believe I have that ability now. Now, I need to pick up some drugs. We are currently on a mission. 25 units of drugs to get down there. This will help us with the pirates. Now, to get them... Got a bunch of other things all over the place. Personal bounty. That one actually isn't too far away. Wouldn't be too bad of a fleet to take on either. But the best place for us to get drugs would be Umbra. So let's head on over to Umbra. Yeah, we've definitely been to the Provost before. They having a nice old fight over there? Yeah, they are. Who be thee? They're fighting the station. Is the station going to win? I desperately want to know, because I want to pick... Yes! Let's go pick a clean. Marvellous. Plenty of fights happening around here. Alright, let's find out what we've got. Likely something of value. Assess. Consider recovery. No. Begin salvage. Only 73%, but that's okay. Lost 4 heavy machinery. I can easily tank that. That's not a problem. Head over in this direction. Do the same. Did I not pick it up? I swear to goodness, every single time. Every time. Why am I like this? Okay, let's do a scan. Don't want a Cerberus. 104%, that's not bad actually. 3 heavy machinery gone. Yep. And with that, we can now skedaddle. Going dark. And make our way up. They know who we are. Right. Trade goods. I need to purchase some stuffs. You may have all of this, and... Oh, local deficit. Well, that was useful. Umbra is one of the top 5 places to sell this stuff right now. Well, you can definitely have that then. All of it. I have no need of it. And I need 30... How many? That's actually a good point. Selling on the open market would be better, I bought. Good point. Very good point. However, one thing I want to do is drop off all of my gubbins. Confirm. How much do we need? $25 units. Do. The open market, just dump all of this. Right. The impact demands on the currently availability level. If the availability is high, it will take more blah blah blah. Current transaction will increase the availability of domestic goods, which they will like. Confirm. It's actually quite a stable colony right now. No longer in deficit. Nice. But yeah, I've got a lot of heavy machines on me right now. What would be the best place to sell them? Oh, it would have been Epiphany. God damn it. I can just shed some of these. It's not a problem. There we go. Let's go and check the dockside bar. Approach a woman smoking in the dark corner. The woman looks you over as you approach. After a moment, she seems satisfied and slides a cheap datapad across the table. It displays a personnel file and the schematics of a secure facility. In a quiet voice, she explains, I need an extraction of the subject from unjust confinement on Norita 0 light years away. My benefactor offers a payment of 61,000 credits to secure the subject's liberation. The woman awaits your reply. Eyes visible only as 2 constellations of reflected light. Skim the schematics. They're thorough. You estimate that around 80 Marines would be required to carry off this operation. Assaulting an independent prison could also have an impact on your reputation. Measures can be taken to reduce identifiability, but they can't completely avert official suspicion. Do we want to do this for 61,000 credits? I kind of want to, actually. Just down there. I could easily go into stealth to approach, so my reputation shouldn't be too bad at damage. Yeah, I think we will. Accept. Yep. Alright, leave the bar. Yeah, I can basically completely approach this stealthily. As long as I don't cross paths with any of the combat fleets, I should be fine. That's a tiny amount of stuff there. Have any of you played Space Rangers? Space Rangers 2? Try holding shift. Oh, speeding up time. Oh my god. Thank you, Road Train. I completely forgot about this. We needed this so many times before. Fast picket. Leave me alone. Don't ask questions. Consider my military options. Trouble you can get into with the underworld boss in the booth. Talk to a patron who ordered the prisoner. Approach a smiling patron who turns and keeps their eyes firmly locked at a menu display on the wall while a somewhat fanciful concoction appears on the bar. There are so many options. Epictetus Olympus, they say deliberately. Not everyone wants the same thing. Some disagree quite strongly, but are too polite to say so out loud. Eyes flicker to the door, then to the hollow display of some news item about the leading political cadre of Nausea. Perhaps you'd like what I'm having. They take a long sip. It comes at quite a price, because there are others who want it. Very, very much as well. 30,000 credits. So I could just bribe the prisoner. That would actually help. I love that we came down here and just honed in on someone who was ordering the prisoner. Yeah, let's get the prisoner. Sure, I'll spend a story point on it. You hail a bartender and order one of those. The patron's smile returns. How embarrassing for our friends up there. A nod to the holo display. You exchange crypto keys to facilitate secure comms and coordinate a pickup point. The timeline is short. Delivery is promised before the next work shift begins, and you are almost as surprised as the prisoner looks as they are shoved out of a shadowy maintenance hatch towards you, hands still tied. The patron leans through and gives you a nod before resealing the hatch. You move quickly to leave before the civic observation net flags your identities. There we go. Nice and easy. Hey, Neo Shadow, how you doing, mate? Okay, that was nice and super easy. Okay, now we just got to get back to Umbra. Actually, I don't even need to worry about that too much. I can probably just turn my well, let's not worry about my transponder. Let's burn. As long as we don't get close to the sensors of the Syndrian Diktat, I should be okay. Punk. Open the comm directory. Go to the dockside bar. You take a shuttle down, the space is dark, leave. Who was it I had the... Was it you? Oh yes, the exclamation mark there. There we are. Okay, we only got half as much, and I spent a story point on it, but we did improve our standing with the pirates by 3 points. That was worth it. Another underworld contact. I've already got enough. I don't need any more. Cut the comm link. Right, I've got everything I need. So leave. And at this point, I want to head out to my next location. 13 days. Gonna be a tricky one. Gonna be a super tricky one. I don't think there is a way I'm getting there without... I need to reduce the potential for anyone to scan me on my way. One jump point, so I might be able to do it. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, thank you very, very much for the 12 months. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Chorus 11 days until departure. Okay, we've repaired the degraded engines on the Zoni. Nice, nice, nice. Analyze orbital habitat. Ooh, that's very nice. How much supplies have we got now? We've got enough. Should be okay. Going stealth as we navigate through here. That was something I could have salvaged, I think, but oh well. Sustained burn again. Makes anti-gravity well. I'm going dark once again. Going dark just pulls me straight out of fast burn. I find it quite useful. Right, here's the problem. The jump point will bring me out just next to the belt. No. Ah, damn it. Well, I've just got a cargo full of drugs for no reason. Annoying. Saw it happening too, unfortunately. Well, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, I guess. Who needs these? Epiphany will play a decent amount for it. I mean, I'm not against going back to Epiphany. How much does Epiphany need? 800. How much did I pay for these? Wasn't that much, was it? Regardless, I need supplies. Oh, Syndra has some of the best money on supplies. Okay, can't get there on the current fuel I have. Okay. Sphinx. Sphinx will take care of it. Okay, let's get in there to Sphinx. We're quite sad about that one. I do have enough money. Alright, let's go down to Sphinx. To be able to grab all the fuel I need. What I really need to do is get out there and start scavenging again.